from Palghar by Alisha on the preparedness that has been done by the state administration and what is the current situation looking as of now. Take a look.
देखिए, साइक्लोन निसर्ग के ओर से जो एक चेतावनी खुद भारतीय मौसम विभाग की ओर से दी गई थी, उसके बाद एनडीआरएफ टीम को अलर्ट कर दिया गया था। सबसे पहले 9 एनडीआरएफ की टीम थी जो ओवरऑल महाराष्ट्र में थी, पर अब जो सिचुएशन काफ़ी हालात गंभीर बताते हुए खुद एनडीआरएफ की करीबन 20 टीम जो है वो महाराष्ट्र में ओवरऑल डिप्लॉय की गई है, जिसमें से 8 मुंबई में, 2 पालघर में, साथ ही 3 जो एनडीआरएफ की टीम है वो रायगढ़ में है और अन्य जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, फिर चाहे थाने, सिंधुदुर्ग, इन सभी जगह पर एक एक टीम जो है वो अलर्ट कर दी गई है। हम फिलहाल पालघर में हैं और पालघर का ये समुद्री इलाका है जहां पर सबसे पहले जैसे ही पालघर जो कि यहाँ के जितने भी लोग हैं वो फिशिंग और जो उनके खेती है उसी पर डिपेंडेंट होते हैं, पर अभी फिलहाल इसी साइक्लोन निसर्ग के दस्तक को देते हुए खुद यहाँ पर सारे फिशर्समैन को करीबन 577 फिशर्समैन है यहाँ पर जो जिनकी बोट है, यहाँ पर नाव जो है वो चलती है, पर अभी फिलहाल 477 बोट्स को फिलहाल जो नाव है वो ओवरऑल पालघर के इलाके पे खुद सबको वापस से लाया गया है। पर अब भी इंडियन कोस्ट गार्ड की ओर से और 100 बोट है जिनको वापस से लाना और ज़रूरी है। सीधे तस्वीर है हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से जो यहाँ के जो मछुआरे हैं वो पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि प्रिकॉशनरी मेजर और साथ ही जो लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है जिनके ओर से सारी सूचना दी गई थी उसको ठीक से और इसी साइक्लोन को देखते हुए, क्योंकि इसी जो एक चेतावनी खुद आईएमडी की ओर से दी गई थी कि इस पर अगर प्रिकॉशन नहीं लिया गया, सही समय पर स्टेप्स नहीं लिए गए तो कहीं ना कहीं काफ़ी भयंकर सिचुएशन जो है वो हो सकती है, काफ़ी नुकसान जो है वो हो सकता है। और उसी को देखते हुए खुद यहाँ के लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन हो, खुद एनडीआरएफ की टीम यहाँ पर मौजूद है, 2 टीम यहाँ पर मौजूद है जो लगातार पिछले 3 दिन से पूरे पालघर में सर्वे कर रही थी। और सबसे अहम जो है बताया गया था कि सारे लोगों को इवैक्यूएट किया जा रहा है। पालघर में 22 विलेज है जिसमें 21,080 लोग जो है जो रेसिडेंट है वो यहाँ पर रह रहे थे। अभी उनको इवैक्यूएशन का काम फिलहाल जारी है। इससे पहले हमने खुद जो असिस्टेंट कमांडर उनसे बात की थी एनडीआरएफ की, उन्होंने ये जानकारी दी कि आधी लोगों को फिलहाल जो है यहाँ से इवैक्यूएट कर दिया है। इवैक्यूएशन का जो सिस्टम है अभी फिलहाल अभी जारी है। और अहम जो इंडियन कोस्ट गार्ड की ओर से यहाँ पर देखा गया है कि लोगों को और जो मछुआरे हैं उनके सारी नाव को फिर से किनारे लाया जाए, क्योंकि जो भारी नुकसान लोगों को हो सकता है उससे बचा जाए।
Just after a few days, Cyclone Amphan made its destructible presence and unleashed complete chaos, destruction of property and claimed many lives in West Bengal and Odisha. Now it's time for Mumbai, Maharashtra and other coastal parts of Gujarat to brace itself for another cyclone Nisarg. The cyclone, which has been making headlines over the past few days, has already knocked the doors of Mumbai, and now as you can see that the weather conditions have changed drastically and it has been followed by some moderate to medium rainfalls with a lot of winds. And as we can see that the BMC and the Mumbai police has issued certain guidelines for the people not to step out of the home, and since as the corona pandemic is on its peak, people are already not stepping out the home, but still the BMC had also issued guidelines to be followed by the people while they are staying at homes. The Mumbai police, BMC, NDRF teams are deployed at every water body and every popular water body of the city. As you can see, we are right now standing at Babai Naka area of Borivali West, which comes under Mumbai suburb. And just a few kilometers from now, few kilometers ahead is the Gorai water body, the popular Gorai beach. And last evening we have been told that the NDRF teams and the BMC team had also come and to take a stock of the situation. But nothing can't be said as of now. It would be too early to judge what would be the weather conditions as the situation continues to be calm and nothing has gone for a toss so far. But the situation is being monitored and being evaluated by the meteorological department, by the IMD, by the NDRF and by the BMC.
We were able to take the IMD update from the officials here, and they have said that they are expecting the gusting winds to be around 90 km per hour and it's going to be 70 to 80 km at an average. I'd like to show you the view from where I'm standing. The sea side has been completely evacuated, and what we're also seeing is the officials told us that the water level is going to increase, the high tides are going to be there and the winds will intensify. That's why the low-lying areas, the nearby areas of the sea have been completely evacuated. Signal number 2 has also been that's also been given out from several coastal areas of Gujarat. But specifically here in Daman, in Navsari, in Surat, in Valsad, these are the places which are going to be most affected, and these are the places where where all the evacuation has been done. Several people from the low-lying areas, from the village areas, they have been shifted to government buildings so that their damage can be minimized. And they have also said that Gujarat might not be that affected, but there is still going to be some kind of damage that this cyclone Nisarg is also going to leave behind. That's why they're extra cautious and extra prepared right now. And what we're also being told is that NDRF, 19 teams of NDRF have been deployed all across the southern parts of Gujarat as well. And the evacuation is also done in by keeping in mind that they are facing a double disaster, not just of the cyclone, but also of the pandemic at the side by side. And that's why the evacuation and the shelter that has been created, temporary shelters that have been created for the evacuees, is done to make sure that they are also practicing social distancing, that the people have been given masks, they have been given sanitizers. All of that is being taken into consideration. And the NDRF has also said that they've given special training to their forces to make sure that they know how to deal with this cyclone at the time of a pandemic as well. There are government agencies who are patrolling across this entire area and making sure that people know that they have to stay indoors, not just because of the pandemic, but also because of the cyclone now. So there is a lot of awareness also that is being taken care of by the government agencies here, and they will be also requesting people to stay indoors after 11 a.m. That is the time we're being told that here, at least in Daman, the winds are going to intensify. Intense rain is going to take place. As of now, there's only drizzling here, but it is going to intensify as and when we approach 11 a.m. Amita.
All right, so those were multiple reports that have been filed from the states of Gujarat and Maharashtra, where the cyclone will be making landfall in the coming few hours, as we are maintaining a close watch on the current developments. In another update that we are getting to know, where prohibitory orders that have been issued under Section 144 of the CRPC in view of the cyclonic conditions in the city, that has been done to ensure that there is no danger to human life, health or safety. And this is a statement that has been released by the Office of the Commissioner of Police in Greater Mumbai. Owing to the situation of Cyclone Nisarg, people have already been advised to stay indoors and away from the beach area as well, where Section 144 has now been imposed. So these prohibitory orders that have been put in place so as to avoid damage at all cost, whether be it to the public health and their safety, it is advisable that please continue to stay indoors. We'll continue also to get you more updates, live updates from both Gujarat and Maharashtra.